crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering, what in the world did I do? Well, I'm crazy for thinking that my love could hold you, and I'm crazy for crying and crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and crazy Miss Deborah Stokes.
And the even crazier Cavanaugh.
This thing called love, well, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, well, I must get around to it until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, well, it cries
Like a baby.
in the cradle all night. It swings, it jives, it shakes all over like a jellyfish, kinda like it. Crazy little thing called love. Now there goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. It's driving me crazy. She gives me hot cold fever, leaves me in a cool, cool sweat. Well, I gotta be cool and relax.
Relax.
And get hit.
Get hit.
And get on my tracks. Take a backseat. Hitchhike. Take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready.
Ready.
Crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. Yeah. Something a little wild there. Start off. I think crazy was one of the first things you and I ever first played together, Dad. My goodness.
1992.
That was 23 years
April.
ago? 22 years ago. My goodness. That was back in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
You're getting old, Kev. Not me, though. I refuse.
You're the one with a 6-year-old.
Speaking of my 6-year-old. It's wonderful, it's marvelous. You should care for me. It's awful nice, it's paradise. It's what I love to see. You think my life's so glamorous. You can't blame me for feeling amorous. Oh, it's wonderful, it's marvelous that you should care for me.
I get no kick from champagne.
You've been hitting it already.
Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. No, but I wish. But starting now, it's gotta be true. I get a kick out of you. Some get a kick from Novocaine. What was that about? I'm sure that if I had even one sniff, it would bore me terrifically too. But I get a kick out of you. I right and right, Dorothy. Flying too high with some gal in the sky is my idea of something to do. And I get a kick and it's a fabulous trip, oh yeah. I get a kick out of you.
You've made my life so glamorous. You can't blame me for feeling amorous. So it's wonderful, it's marvelous that you should care for, that you should care for, that you should care for me. That's an old Ella tune.
Kenny Loggins wrote it, and Anne Murray did it.
That's right.
1971, for those of you playing Jeopardy. People smile and tell me I'm the lucky one. We've just begun. Think I'm gonna have a son. He will be like she and me, free as a dove, conceived in love. The sun is gonna shine above.
Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey, and everything will bring a chain of love. In the morning when I rise, you bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything's gonna be alright.
Love the gold holds the world in a paper cup. Oh, drink it up. Love her and she'll bring you up. And if you find she helps your mind, buddy, take her home. Don't you live alone. Try to earn what lovers own.
Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Everything will bring a chain of love. In the morning when I rise, you bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything's gonna be alright. Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Everything will bring a chain of love. And in the morning when I rise, you bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything's
Gonna be alright.
Kevin.
You know that one, right? Yeah, okay. So that. Who did this one originally? This is from, goodness.
A lot of people did, but I think I have an Ella recording that made me fall in love with it, so
So this goes back to the 40s, kind of?
yeah.
Is that it? Okay.
And then a girl that we used to sing with long ago used to do this one.
Yes.
And it was her song for so long, and I was so jealous. Then I got it.
Because, yeah,
She's back in Michigan.
there. She's back in Michigan.
I wish you bluebirds in the spring to give your heart a song to sing, but then a kiss. But more than this, I wish you love. And in July, a lemonade to cool you in, some leaf leafy glade. I wish you health and more than wealth. I wish you love. My breaking heart, and I agree that you and I could never be. So with my best, my very best, I set you free. I wish you shelter from the storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm, but most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love. My breaking heart, and I agree that you and I could never be. So with my best, my very best, I set you free. I wish you shelter from the storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm, but most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love. Thank you. I love that song. Oh, Kev's gonna do a nice one for us now. I'm gonna sit down.
We did say the theme tonight was going to be love songs, right? Right, Louise? We said we were going to do love songs. And this one is more of a love song to yourself. And that's got to get, then that's not shall lose. So the Bible said, and it still is news. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless a child who's got his own, who's got his own. Yes, the strong get more while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grade. Your mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child who's got his own, who's got his own. Money, you got lots of friends, and they're crowding around your door. When it's gone and the spending ends, they don't come around no more. Each relations give a crust of bread and such. You can't help yourself, but don't you take too much. Your mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. God bless the child that's his own? Who's got his own home? Thank you very much. That's one of. Okay, back to love songs. Otherwise, this one, oh my goodness. You introduced this one to me, didn't you? Wasn't it? Doris Day?
I think so. And this one is also another one that I think I sang from the very beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A long, long time ago.
And a little note about this one, in the song it talks about the golden daffodils. And when Kevin and I were playing nightclubs very regularly down in San Diego.
Every Saturday night.
Oh my gosh.
We had a regular group of golden daffodils.
Yeah, we called them our golden daffodils, our fan club. And when I got married, they sent daffodils to Michigan to my
wedding.
To the wedding. And so
Yeah.
so now it's even more my favorite song. One of my favorites.
Yes.
At last, my heart's an open door. My secret love's no secret anymore. Once I had a secret love that lived within the heart of me. All too soon, my secret love became impatient to be free. So I told a friendly star, the way that dreamers often do, just how wonderful you are, and why I'm so in love with you. From the highest hills, even told the golden daffodils. At last, my heart's an open door. My secret love's no secret anymore. Now I shouted from the highest hills, even told those golden daffodils. At last, my heart's an open door. My secret love's no secret anymore. No, 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 no more. No more.
Just an old-fashioned love song playing on the radio.
Oh, this is yours.
And wrapped around the music is the sound of someone promising they'll never go. You swear you've heard them before as it slowly rambles on and on. No need in bringing them back cause they're never really gone. Just an old-fashioned love song coming down in three-part harmony. Just an old-fashioned love song, one I'm sure they wrote for you and me. Here's some old-fashioned love songs you might remember. If there's one you don't know, wave your hand, okay? Fly me to the moon, that one. Let me play amongst the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. 'Cause you are all I long for, all I worship and adored. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. I've seen Louise might never be mean. Louise might never be cross or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do. For nobody else could give me that thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be. Must remember this, a kiss is still a kiss, a sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. Moonlight love songs, never out of date, hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, man must have his mate, that no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. I think this song says it all about what makes two people click for a long, long time. You got to give a little, take a little, right? Let your poor heart break a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. You got to laugh a little, right? Cry a little, until the clouds roll by a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. As long as there's the two of you, you've got the world and all its charms. And when the world is through with you, you've got each other's arms. Each other's arms, you got to win a little, lose a little, and sometimes get those, lose a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. this is kind
Hard to
of
follow that.
it's kind of a newer song here. This one. You introduced me to this song just
Yes.
a few years ago.
This song was written by, now I'm having a blanking
Stephen
out.
Merritt.
What's that?
His name is Stephen Merritt.
And that was sort of
No.
an alternative band in the 70s?
90s, 90s.
90s.
Yeah, they were called
Well, where was I?
um,
Starts with an M. I can't remember.
Magnificent. Oh my
Something like
goodness.
that. Well, anyway, Peter
Yeah.
Gabriel discovered the song and recorded it, and that's how I heard of it and loved it. And some friends of ours were getting married in Michigan a couple years ago, and Kevin and I couldn't be there. My hubby was going back for the wedding, so Kevin and I surprised them and recorded this. And Daniel snuck it to the DJ at the reception so we could hear it.
This is called
The Book of Love. You might have heard the link. The book of love is long and boring. No one can lift the damn thing. It's full of charts and facts and figures and instructions for dancing. I love it when you read to me and you can read me anything. The book of love has music in it. In fact, that's where music comes from. Some of it is just transcendental. Some of it is just really dumb. But I love it when you sing to me and you can sing me anything. The book of love is long and boring and written very long ago. It's full of flowers and heart-shaped boxes and things we're all too young to know. And I love it when you give me things and you ought to give me wedding rings and I love it when you give me things and you ought to give me wedding rings. You ought to give me wedding rings. You ought to give me wedding rings. Thank you. Thank you. Well, if any of you came and saw our cabaret here, when was that?
a year ago or 2 years ago. I don't know. You did.
It was within the last year. I
You
think.
did something from Little Shop of
From
Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors. And Audrey, I just love her. So to set it up, this Audrey, she's in love with Seymour, but she's got a boyfriend and he's not so nice. So she's thinking about Seymour.
He's really not nice.
Really not nice. I know Seymour's the greatest, but I'm dating a semi-sadist. So I got a black eye and my arms in a cast.
See, he's not really good.
But that Seymour's a cutie. Well, if not, he's got inner beauty. And I dream of a place where we could be together at last. A tract house of our own, a fence of real chain link, a grill out on the patio, disposal in the sink, a washer and a dryer, and an ironing machine. In the tract house that we share, somewhere that's green. He rakes and trims the grass. He loves to mow and weed. I cook like Betty Crocker, and I look like Donna Reed. There's plastic on our furniture to keep it nice and clean. In the pine sol scented air, somewhere that's green. Between our frozen dinner and our bedtime, 9:15, we snuggle watching Lucy on our big, enormous 12-inch screen. I'm his December bride. He's father, he knows best. Our kids watch Howdy Doody as the sun sets in the west. A picture out of Better Homes and Gardens magazine. Far from Skid Row, I dream we'll go somewhere that's Thank you. That's a fun one.
That is.
Now is your medley.
About some 50s love songs from Neil Sedaka. You remember these? I love my calendar girl. Yeah, sweet calendar girl. I love my calendar girl. Oh, each and every day of the year. January, you start the year off fine. February, you're my little Valentine. March, gonna march you down the aisle. April, you're the Easter bunny when you smile. Yeah, my heart's in the world. I love my little calendar girl every day, every way of the year. Maybe if I meet your dad and mom, June they'll let me take you to the junior prom. July like a firecracker all aglow. August when you're on the beach you steal the show. Yeah, my heart to the world. I love my little calendar girl every day, every way of the year. Don't take your love away from me. Don't you leave my heart in misery. 'Cause if you go, then I'll be blue. And breaking up is hard to do. I remember when you held me tight and you kissed me all through the night. But think of all that we've been through. Breaking up is hard to do. They say that breaking up is hard to do. Now I know that it's true. Don't say that this is the end. Instead of breaking up, I wish that we were making up again. I beg of you, don't say goodbye. Can we give our love just one more try? Come on, baby, let's start anew. And breaking up is hard to do. Oh, breaking up is so hard to do.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, and I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on that highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free, but you ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. No, there's nothing I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of this earth for you to make you feel my love. Oh, to make you feel my love. Thank you. I got a little choked up. It was hard to get to the end. What do you get when you fall in love? A guy with a pin to burst your bubble. That's what you get for all your trouble. I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. What do you get when you kiss a guy? You get enough germs to catch pneumonia. After you do, he'll never phone you. I'll never fall in love again.
you see the sky. The sky's in love with you. Yes, I'm in love. Who looks at you the way I do? When you smile, I can tell we know each other very well. How can I show you? I'm so glad I got to know you, 'cause I need your love. I want your love. Say you're in love with the sky. If not, I'll just die.
The look of love is in your eyes. A look your smile can't disguise. The look of love is saying so much more than just words could ever say. And what my heart has heard, well, it takes my breath away. I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited just to love you. Now that I have found you, you've got the look of love. It's on your face, a look that time can't erase. Be mine tonight. Let this be just the start of so many nights like this. Let's take a lover's vow and then seal it with a kiss. I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited just to love you. Now that I have found you, don't ever go. Don't ever go. Don't ever go. I love you so.
I walk along the city streets. You used to walk along with me. And every step I take recalls how I'm so in love we used to be. How can I forget you? And there is always
Something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me.
the shadows fall. I pass a small cafe where we would dance at night. And I just can't help to recall how it felt to kiss and hold you tight. How could I forget you when there is
Always something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me.
I was born to love you, and I will never be free. You'll always be a part of me. And there is
Always something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me. I love those songs. So I couldn't do a night of love songs without doing a couple songs from my wedding. And there were two. We needed needed a ballad, and I was like, but I want to do both of them. So the first one, we'll just do a little snippet, but I surprised my hubby, and he thought we were playing, for our first dance song, he thought we were playing a recording that we had of Sting doing this song. But it was me.
But it was
Kevin
her.
and I had
We
gone
went
to
to
the
his studio and
we
we rushed
surprised him.
recorded this. So when they had their first dance at their wedding, the surprise groom, Daniel, was hearing his
We like to do
lovely
surprises
voice.
at weddings, don't we?
Yes, we do. Was surprised to hear Miss
So we'll just do a little
Deborah's-
snippet of that one at the beginning, and then it goes into one that you'll all know after that. The very thought of you makes my heart sing like an April breeze on the wings of spring. And you appear in all your splendor, my one and only love, my one and only love. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Oh yeah, at last, the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. Oh yeah, and you smiled. Oh, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven. For you are mine at last. Thank you. I love you, honey. Oh, Kev's gonna do another fun medley.
Changing it, yeah. Anyone remember your summer loves? The summer loves you had? Way back when? See you in September. See you when the summer's through. Here we are saying goodbye at the station. Summer vacation is taking you away. Have a good time, but remember there is danger in the summer moon above. Will I see you in September? Oh, goodbye for the summer. Darling, I promise you this, I'll send you all my love. Every day a letter, and seal it with a kiss. And seal it with a kiss. And seal it with a kiss. There is danger in the summer moon above. Will I see you in September or lose you to a summer love, to a summer love? Summer love. Did you have one of those, Mary? Or was your first love your only love? Did you have a summer love? No. Nada. But we love you here, Mary.
I forgot I could move around.
Yeah.
It's not too late.
Understood.
So this next song, what's that? No, I'm very clumsy. I'll just
I
stand
wasn't
around
a
like this.
dancer either.
No. When I did Anything Goes, when I was in the chorus way back, I used to do a lot of musical theater, but they always wanted me to sing, but I'm a terrible dancer, so they'd always stick me in the back somewhere. Just do a little box step. Wave my hands.
We'd like to thank Karina and Scotty for putting this on tonight.
Yes, thank
Thanks,
you.
you guys. Nice job.
And don't forget, all the proceeds for tonight go to the Ramona School Roof Project. We have a lot of schools here in town. One of them is my daughter's school, and they have some bad roofs. There's stains on the thing. Some classrooms have buckets when it rains. It's pretty sad. So anyway, thank you.
And thank you for coming.
I was alone on a shelf in a world by myself. Oh, where could my Prince Charming be? But a man came along, made my world like a song, and taught me these words of ecstasy. Tenderly, I want some hugging and some squeezing and some mugging and some teasing and some stuff like that there. I want some petting and some spooning and some happy honeymooning and some stuff like that there. I used to think that love was just a lot of rubbish, a mess of cabbage, but now my attitude is totally lovey-dovish. And baby, you done it. I want some kissing and some hoping and some missing and some hoping and some stuff like that there. I want some moving and some pacing and some leaping and some chasing and some stuff like that there. And when I get a certain feeling, I confess it. There's really only one expression to express it. I want some hugging and some squeezing and some mugging and some teasing and some leaping and some chasing and some weeping and some pacing and some stuff. I want some stuff like that there. Take it away, Kev. Double Mickey, double icky, but all at once my heart was sunk. And baby, you done it. I want some kissing and some hoping and some missing and some hoping and some stuff like that there. I want some moving and some pacing and some leaping and some chasing and some stuff like that there. When I get a certain feeling, I confess it. There's really only one expression to express it. I want some hugging, squeezing, mugging, teasing. Thank you. Oh.
It's out of control. This is an old song I heard. It was done by Trini Lopez.
Well, they know what they're in for. Yeah.
1950 something, and it's about a family that's really
Confused.
Goes, whoa, woe is me.
Well, they don't know they're confused yet.
Down in Trinidad, there is a family with much confusion, as you will see. There was a mama and a papa and a boy who was grown. He wanted to marry and have a wife of his own. He found a young girl, she suited him nice. He went to his papa to ask his advice. The papa, he grimaced, he said, I'll have to say no. That girl is your sister, but your mama don't know. Oh, it's me, yeah. Shame and scandal in the family. I said, whoa, oh, woe is me. Shame and scandal in the family. Well, the summer went by, and on the island he found some pretty girl he wanted around. So he went to his papa to name a date. Again, papa shook his head, this he did say, you can't marry that girl, I'll have to say no. That girl is your auntie, but your granny don't know. Whoa, whoa, woe is me. Shame and scandal in the family. I said, whoa, whoa, woe is me. Shame and scandal in the family. So he went to his mama, he covered his head. He told his mama what papa had said. The mama, she laughed, she said, go man, go. Your daddy ain't your daddy, but your daddy don't know. Well, right, it's me, confusing. Shame and scandal in the family. I said, whoa, oh, whoa, woe is me. Shame and scandal in the family. Very confusing.
Thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks so much.